Welcome, friends, to Spiritually Speaking with Lori Albert. My name is Lori Albert, and I am a medium and intuitive. Spiritually Speaking is a show that embraces everything spiritual. So each week we discuss different topics, all spiritual related, of course. I take your calls on the spirit line. I have occasional guests on, and I give readings. That's what I do. That's what I love to do the most, right? So welcome to the show. Yeah. So I hope everybody's having a great week. Yeah, it's been a challenging week for me personally. I always say that I'm going to bring my life to the show. So I got some not such great news this week, and you know what? I'm struggling with how the fact that I say that I allow spirit to just take over everything. And I do mostly do that, but sometimes when something happens, you're just like, whoa, did that really happen? That kind of thing. So yeah, it's been a struggle of a week. And I have all kinds of other stuff to tell you guys about, like some astrology stuff going on and all that kind of stuff. So I will get to that. Okay, so we are going to start the show by saging. And we use our sage, obviously. I've already saged in here because I felt the need. So at any rate, okay, so what we do is yeah. So here we go. So we light up our sage and we say our prayer. I break up and release all stagnant and negative energy from this place. May peace, light, and divine love protect us and be ever present. So, welcome to the show, everybody, and we are now ready. Okay, yeah, woohoo! So, okay, really interesting stuff this week going on astrology-wise, and I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna start. Oh, hi, Renee. How are you? Thanks for joining. So I'm going to and we're gonna just do readings. We're just gonna do readings. I have all these cards. I've got Austin Wells' cards. I've got the Psi cards. I've got the Native Spirit cards. I've got the Archangel Michael cards. And I've got the Ascended Masters cards. Interesting cards. So we are going to just live it up today. Okay, and oh, Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, so I really want to read to you, though, first, before we do readings, the general forecast, the astrological forecast for the week. Oh my goodness. Tasha. Hi, Tasha. Hi, Eric. Nice. Thanks for joining, guys. Okay, so this week it's going to be crazy. Wait till you guys hear this astrological forecast. And I've been hearing about Venus going retrograde for a while, and I've heard that things go nutty when Venus is in retrograde, but check this out. Okay, so this is rulingplanets.com, Christopher Renstrom. Okay, Venus was named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. She rules over the laws of attraction, and it's her job to make two hearts beat as one. Oh, don't you love that? Except for when she's retrograde. Retrogrades often depict a planet's about face, which you will see as Venus sows the seeds of acrimony and dissent over the next 6 weeks. Add the fact that Venus will be in retrograde in Scorpio, the zodiac sign of sex and secrets, and you will see those seeds yield a toxic crop. It will be hard to choose between an ugly truth and a lie that's been made beautiful in order to gloss over its defects. Nevertheless, everything comes out in the wash when Scorpio's involved. So it's no use covering it up because there's a portrait stored in the attic somewhere that's registering all of those deceits, sins, and betrayals. If there's something that needs to be said, it's best to say it outright, because it will only come back to haunt you in the end. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Venus goes retrograde on October 6th. That's kind of crazy. I don't know, you guys. It's kind of nutty. So let's just see what happens. Patience, persistence, and positivity, right? Hey, Kat, how are you? And Heather, thanks for joining, you guys. Yeah. So, yeah, let's just see what happens in all the world. Because it's not just like, it's not just our own life. It's like the world's life. It's crazy, right? So anyway, okay, so topic today is readings. So I am just opening up the floor. I'm in a very odd mood, and like I said before, I don't know if you guys are just joining. I got some bad news this week about a family member, and all is okay. It's just, it threw me for a loop. So this week I am kind of nutty. I'm just changing things up in my life a little bit, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Anthony, hi, thanks for joining. So, okay, but I need questions. If you want to call in for a mediumship reading, the number's down at the bottom, 818-835-5885. If you want to call in, I'll be taking calls. But also, if you have a question, like a psychic question, if you could just, like Anthony said, can I get a reading? That's great. I would love to give you a reading, but can you ask me a specific question? Because that would be really helpful, because then I won't just go off on crazy tangents. Yes, again, life is crazy this week, right? So, anyway, okay, so I will take your calls and type stuff into the chat if you'd like. All right. So I have some questions that I've been, it's so funny because a couple weeks ago I just read questions that you guys send me, right? And so this week I started getting more. So I thought, okay, well, let me just, if there's a lull in like readings or whatever, I will just start with these questions because some of them are crazy cool. Some of them are really cool. Yeah. So, okay. So Kari says, how long will this phase with my son last? Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to pull out the cards first thing. Okay. So I'm going to pick a card. And so, Carrie, how long will this phase with your son last? Okay, so I'm pick a card, any card. I feel like I'm in Vegas. Okay, so here is the card that I chose, and it is the Inquirer card, which is interesting because, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I feel like that it's like this phase with your son. I feel like that we're in the middle of this phase, and I'm sorry to say it's going to last a little bit longer, and I feel like that you have questions for him and that you need to have a dialogue with him. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like dialogue is really important for you and your son right now. So so I can't really say, I mean, as far as like a time frame, I feel like that we're in the middle of this whatever phase that you're talking about. I feel like a dialogue is important, and that's going to make things a lot more even-keeled and easier to deal with. So that's what I have to say about that. Lisa, hi, thanks for joining. And Kat says, when will I be able to make a move in my life? Oh, wow. Ooh, that sounds fun. All right, so I'm going to use Austin Wells' cards. If you're not familiar with Austin Wells, you should look her up. She's like a mentor of mine. She is so fantastic. And you know what? She would be like a lifelong dream to have come on this show. So you know what? Maybe I'll be asking her because she's so awesome. Okay, so Kat, I'm going to pick one of Austin Wells' cards for you. Ooh, this card is seriously calling me. Oh, this card is seriously calling me. Okay, so when will I be able to make a move in my life? Oh my gosh, it's a key. That's crazy cool, right? That's so awesome. I love cards. Cards are fun. A key. So a key means that you still have things to deal with in your life. You still have, how do I want to say this? You still have things to do before a move would happen. Okay, so there's still things going on. And to me, in this particular circumstance, because every card is going to be different for every reading, right? So a key would have to do with finding the right key that fits in the lock. I know that sounds kind of bizarre to say, but it's a key, right? So whatever key, like the key needs to fit exactly right into the lock, right? And so in order for you to move, you need to try different keys. Wow. Ooh, that's cool. I love Spirit. Spirit just lets me Spirit just gives me this stuff, and it's so cool because I don't know that I've ever said that in a reading before. That was really kind of cool. So you have to try different keys to go into the specific lock, and you will be able to then really work on making a move. Cool. So, wow. Oh, that sounds exciting. I hope you took that. I mean, I hope you can understand that because it's really kind of cool. Okay, so Lisa says, I need the glasses, kids. I'm so sorry. Friends, it's like in their dirty, whatever. Okay, so Lisa says, is there anyone who wants to give me a message? Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to put these over here. Okay, so Lisa Glozek. So Lisa, let's see. Oh, I'm feeling actually a contemporary of yours coming through. It's so interesting because at first it felt like a man, now it feels like a woman. I feel like that it's a contemporary. So it's like a friend. It's like somebody contemporary. When I say contemporary, it's like somebody that's approximately your age or like in the job with you, that sort of thing. So somebody that's a contemporary of yours that has relatively recently passed away. It feels more like I got a male and a female coming through, but I'm feeling more female now. And I feel like she is, wow, she is like your biggest cheerleader. Like she's a huge cheerleader for you. Wow, it feels like that she is like, I'm on her side and she can do no wrong. And she's like telling me all these amazing things about you. Lisa, that's so awesome. Whoever this is, like they're saying some really great things about you. Like you're just really, really a good person. And that, you know what, some not so great things have been happening lately in your life, but she is the type of person that will persevere and that makes lemonade out of lemons kind of thing. And so just keep going forward, keep moving. That's what I really feel like that this woman is saying to you. So that's so cool. Big, huge cheerleader for you. We all need that, don't we? Gosh. So tell me right in there, Lisa, if you can tell me if that resonates for you so that I know that I'm at least on the right path. So, okay. So then we've got, Renee says, I have one. Do you feel that I will win my case with the VA? They owe me money for the passing of my husband. Oh, wow. Yes, I do. I feel like that you are going to get what's the word? Retribution? Is that right? Is that the right word? I don't even know what that means at this moment. Obviously I know what it means, but it's like, I feel like that it's positive. It feels very positive. I feel like that the whole thing is they're trying to do the right thing. I feel like that everybody really wants trying to do the right thing for a change. So yeah, so I will say that to you. That's kind of cool. Renee, good for, I hope that works out for you. Let me know how it goes because it feels positive. It feels really positive. Okay. So Lisa, did you say anything? Yes. Yay. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that resonated with you. If somebody has they would like a mediumship reading. I know it's scary to call into a show. I get that. I get, after the show is over, I get question after question about that because people get nervous to call in. But I think it would be really cool. So if you feel like that you're supposed to call in, sit quietly with yourself for just a few minutes and see if your spirit guides are telling you to call in, because it's so much more easy to give a mediumship reading if you call in, because then I can talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'll say that. Okay, so Crystal says, gotta put the glasses on. Crystal says, are any of my loved ones coming through? Oh my gosh, yeah, you have a ton of loved ones, Crystal. You have a lot. I see a male and a female. They look a little bit older, but I'm not sure if it's your parents or grandparents. And if it's grandparents, they would be on your mother's side. It feels maternal. So yeah, so I also see like a younger male coming through. All these people are together. I feel like a cousin. I don't know if it's the younger male or not, but I feel like there's a cousin there too. And I feel like that this male that's coming through, Crystal, is like funny as all get out. Like, this person is like, he's like what's the word? You know, he's like a class clown kind of thing. And he's like, I feel like that he tries to reach out to you quite a bit. And he like makes things funny for you. And so like, if you see like ketchup bottle, I don't know why I'm saying this. This has to be spirit, because I don't know where this came from, right? So I feel like that he moves the ketchup. Don't even ask. I don't know. That's what I got. I feel like that he moves the ketchup and he tries to like, it's like, you know, those old TV shows where there's like a string attached and it's like somebody grabs it and then it moves away, and then you grab it and it moves away, and that sort of thing. That's what I feel like with this. So I feel like he's kind of a clown and he tries to like be funny. So, so Crystal, yeah. You have a really fun, upbeat family on the other side. They seem really, really fun. So, yeah, I'll just give you that. That's a blast. That is a blast. Okay. Oh, well, let me see down here. What else? Let's see. Okay. So type in, Crystal, if that resonates with you about your family, because there are like I said, there's a whole bunch of them. So let me know if that resonates with you, especially about the funny guy. Okay, so then we've got Tammy. Tammy Ann says, does my father want me to be aware of anything or have a message for me and my family? Okay, so yes, Tammy. I feel like your father, it's coming through kind of like a lot, like strongly. That's what I want to say. A lot. Strongly is how I'm feeling this. I feel like that your father he just wants you to know that he is around you a lot. I think that there's some sort of situation going on with your job, or like something that feels, it might not be your actual job, but it's something that feels like it's a job kind of thing. It's something that has to get done is what I'm feeling like. So he's with you with that. It's like and I feel like that he's been gone for a little while. I feel like that he is talking about, yeah, he just wants you to cross your T's and dot your I's, and, you know, don't leave any stone unturned. That's what I'm getting from your father about that. So interesting. That's really interesting. He seems it's so funny because in contrast to Crystal's family, he seems quite a bit more serious, and he seems quite a bit serious, and yeah, because he just wants you to know. I feel like that he tries so hard to get through to you, and he keeps trying and trying and trying, and he's like, he's talking to me about Tammy, if you would like meditate or just not necessarily like meditate per se, but like if you could just slow yourself down and like stop yourself periodically so that you can just sit in that quiet. And I think that would really help your father somehow connect with you. So yeah, that's what he wants. He really, really wants to connect with you. So I will leave it at that. Okay, so Tammy. Okay, so Crystal says, that's so funny. Stuff is always moving and disappearing. That is so hysterical. Oh, it's your brother, Crystal. It's your brother. Awesome. Yeah, this guy is just funny. Oh my gosh, so funny. And you know what? He is just a scream. So yeah, it's so interesting the way that the energy moves around, right? Okay, so Anthony, will I ever move out of Pennsylvania? Yes, I really feel like you will. I really, really do. And full disclosure, I've given you a reading before, and I still feel like it's really strong. And I'm going to pull a card for you, Anthony, okay? Whoops. Oh, that card just flew out. So I'm going to do, oh, look at this. It flew out. So if a card ever like sort of falls out or whatever, then you know that that's the one. And look at what I got for you, Anthony. It says friendship. Okay. And yeah, I feel like I feel like that I just see you moving slowly but surely out of the state and just into different things. I just feel like a constant, like, I don't want to say constant, but I feel like it's like a slow moving energy where you're just going out. And I feel like that your life is going to start, like, I don't want to say, this sounds terrible to say, but like, I feel like that your life is going to start, take off when you finally can move out of the state. And I feel like that you've got friends that are just waiting for you, new friends, old friends, whatever, I just feel like that there's a lot waiting for you. So I will give you that. That sounds, exciting, I want to move. Oh, isn't that just great? Okay, so Anthony says, okay, now Kat says, thank you, you're welcome. So we've got Marion, Marion Alice Jones Reber. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. I apologize because, it just is the way it is. So, okay, so Marion says, will my life get better, soon get better? Okay. Okay, so Marion, I feel like and I talk about this a lot, about how, life itself is like a roller coaster. We've got downs, we've got ups, we've got little downs, we've got little ups, and then we've got the big ones, that go down and up, that sort of thing. And you know how your stomach sort of just, it does that thing when you're on the roller coaster. And I just feel like this sense of anxiety, obviously, because if you're asking that question, but I'm feeling a really strong sense of anxiety with you. I really, really, really want to tell you to, if it's at all possible, learn to meditate. Last week, my show, if you can find my show from last week, I talk about meditation, and like I start at the very beginning, and I talk like easy ways to sort of get yourself into meditating. Okay. So I really feel like that would be such a strong thing for you to do. Okay. And it would be so good for you. It would be good for your mind, but I feel like it would be good for your body. I feel like that your body, I don't know if you've been sick lately or that sort of thing, but like, not like sick, but like, just like you feel run down. So I'm feeling like sluggish when I sort of tap into your energy. I feel sort of sluggish, and I just feel, and and yeah, so I will just say that right now. I feel like that you're on the down part, right? And that's okay. It's okay to be on a down part in your life. Because if you don't, and I say this all the time too, and I apologize if you've heard me say it 65 times, but you can't appreciate the heights that you can get to if you don't accept that there's stuff happening on the bottom. Okay. So yes, your life is going to get better. I know that without a doubt, with everything in me, I know that it's going to get better. But your guides are talking to me about, like I said before, like meditation. Okay. And just allowing yourself to be in the moment. They're talking about living in the present moment. Okay. And I feel like I want to start to cry because I feel like I'm tapping into your energy, and I feel like that there's tears right there. And I just want you to know that it will be okay. Things will get better. They will. They always do. You have to allow yourself. You have to allow it, but it will. Okay. So that being said, okay. So now let me see if. Oh, wait. So Marion says, is there any message at all for me? Okay. So, well, there you go. That's your message for right now. Let me go back up. And then let's see. So we got Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Oh, you're welcome for your guidance. You're so sweet. Okay. So then we've got Linda. Linda Shields Duffy. Do my brothers have any message for me? Yes, I feel like that you have a couple. Obviously, you have more than one brother up there, but I feel like that they're with other people. Again, another big family. I feel a lot of people are on the other side for you, Linda. This is great. Yeah, I feel. I need water. Isn't it funny how it goes? You know, I just needed the water. Okay, so Linda, yeah, I feel like that you've got not just your brothers up there, but I'm sensing like I feel like both sets of grandparents. I feel like that there's quite a few people on the other side for you. Okay, but you asked about your brothers, so let me try to tap in. Let's see. I feel like they're showing me, and a lot of times, it's so interesting because a lot of times spirits will show me, like I get impressions, just like I see stuff, but a lot of times I'll get like a sort of a video that plays in my head, if that makes any sense at all. And so that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing them, like I feel like there's two brothers that are on the other side. And that doesn't mean that there might be more. I just see two people. I see two males, and they're showing me themselves. I don't think that they were this young when they passed, but I feel like that they're young, and I'm seeing them playing with a red wagon, like one of those cool, like old red wagons that, you know, and they just, it just feels like they're showing me this, like one of them is like going, like pulling the other one up the sidewalk a little bit, and then they get out, and then they switch places, and then they're just kind of moving forward again, and the other one's pulling them up, and I feel like they're just so adorable. They're just adorable, right? It's so cute. So yeah, so I feel like that these are your brothers, and they're just showing me a carefree time. That's what I'm feeling like. It's carefree. I feel like that they're just so sweet. They're just showing me a carefree time. And I feel like that I'm supposed to relay that sort of video going on in my head to you, because they want you to understand that carefree and remember when you were young and carefree. That's what I feel like. I feel like that the family is really close knit. I will say that. I feel like the family is really close knit, and yeah. So just, you know, just go back to the carefree feeling. Okay. Try to remember what that felt like. I know it's difficult, but you know, because I feel like that there's stuff going on, as there always is in everybody's lives, but they just want me to remind you about that carefree feeling. So I'll just say that. So awesome. Okay, gloves. What am I saying? Glasses back on, because yeah, you know, I have no eyes. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Crystal says that was her brother Tommy, the funny guy. He was so funny. That was great. Okay, so Catherine. Hi, Catherine. And let's see. Today's my birthday. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Happy birthday, Catherine. That's so great. It's October, what is it? The 2nd. October 2nd. Wonderful. And you are a Libra. I say that because both my parents are Libras. So so I just love that. I get along so well with Libras. And they're real homebodies. I love that. Okay, so happy birthday, number 1, Catherine. And okay, so number 2, what I want to say is about that is, you know what? I'm going to pick you a card. I'm going to do the side cards. I don't know why. Everybody seems like that the guides really want me to use these cards today. So I am picking a card for you, Catherine. Okay. And what's this say? Ooh, fortune. Ooh, fun times. This doesn't, unfortunately, and I'm so sorry to say, but I'm not getting that this means you're going to like come into like a ton of money or anything like that. It doesn't, that's not what I'm getting about this card. I'm so sorry to say that. But I do feel like that you are the type of person that really understands gratitude, and you are somebody who is very thankful for your life, and you tap into that gratitude. I see you. I don't know what you look like. I don't know who you are, but I feel like I'm seeing you. I'm tapping into your energy, and I feel like that I'm seeing you with a big smile on your face. So happy birthday, and keep up with that really, really great energy that you have. Unfortunately, the fortune doesn't necessarily mean monetarily, but I think you don't, not they don't care, because we would all love to have a fortune, thrown at our feet, of course, but I feel like that you're in that frame of mind and way of being that, that you appreciate all the good things. So I love that. Okay, so what am I getting for you for like, I think you already meditate, so I don't have to tell you to meditate. But I will say that I've got like a maternal figure. I don't know if it's your mother or grandmother, to be honest. She feels a bit older. She feels, I want to say, I feel like her birthday is around now as well, maybe a little bit. So I feel like that this older woman's birthday is around now as well. And, she's coming through, and she's like, this is what she's saying to me, is that I really just love watching her in her life. She's just talking about how she just, loves watching you and loves being a part of your life from the other side. And she's like, this is going to sound kind of crazy, but she's saying that, if I didn't cross over before now, I wouldn't be seeing this. I don't know if she lived far away from you or like what the deal was there, but she's saying that, if I didn't if I didn't cross over, I wouldn't be able to see her beautiful life unfolding like this. So kind of interesting perspective, really interesting. So, and I got to be honest, I'm burping. Sorry to say, but I'm burping. So I'm wondering if she had something going on in her stomach or something like that. So if you could just corroborate that, just let me know if that's who that is. So, yeah, so cool. So Marion is talking about, I know my father is talking, he always did, huh? Any message from your father. Okay, so we're going to go back to Marion. Oh, let me see if you said anything. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to go back up. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I, Catherine? Oh, okay. So, right. Okay, so that's Catherine. Okay, so Linda, any message? Oh, I already read you about your brothers. So, okay, that's it. Kate. Hi, Kate. Any message from my mom? Okay, let's see. Mom. Oh my gosh. She's like, as soon as I said message from mom, she like held up this it looks like it's a rose, and it's just open and just absolutely stunningly beautiful, this rose. And I feel like it's pink. I could be wrong about the type of flower, but because it feels like it's a rose and it's big and it's like open like that. So she's showing me that. So yeah, so she's giving you that rose right off the top. Okay, Kate. You did she's talking about how you took care of her really, really well, and she appreciates that a lot. So yeah, I'll just tell you that. She appreciates who you were for her. Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, I feel like that your mother is, she's like a beautiful lady. She's just sweet and is all get out and just nice and all of that, you know. So I'll just say that. Yeah, so she's just here and she just wanted to give you the flower. Oh my God, that's just adorable. She's so sweet and so nice. And I just got a message that the spirit line is not working, spirit line. Try it again. 818-835-5885. Try it again because it should be working. I don't know why it wouldn't, because it's up. I have Skype and it's on. So yeah, so if you want to try to call in again, it rang. What did it say? But it's not coming through. That's so weird. Okay, so I don't know what to say about that. I don't know why it's not coming through. Let me see here. I'm gonna call this Skype line just to see. It's not going through. That's bizarre. I don't understand. Okay, so you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to sort of restart Skype so that if you guys want to call, you can actually get through. That would be good. So, let's see. Skype, it's on. Okay. All right, so I'm back up. I believe Skype is working. So try it again and let's see what happens. What's going on? I don't know why it's not working. I'm super bummed. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to log out of Skype and then I'm going to log back in. Log back in. Okay, so... Okay, I'm signing out of Skype and then I'm going to sign back in. Oh, so that's why, because I had a feeling somebody was supposed to call. So, oh goodness, what's going on? Okay, so let's see. Let's see what happens with Skype. Just a moment. Oh no, really? I'm trying to Skype. I'm trying to... Let's see. Okay, so where is Skype? Okay, so... Yeah, I'm going to have to, oh, this is not fun. Really? Okay, so I think we might be logging in to Skype. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I don't know. It's asking me for my password, and I have no idea what the password is. So, okay, so I'm going to have to just say I'm sorry. I just don't know. So Skype, I apologize. No Skype. We can't, there's no call in tonight. So I apologize for that. So anyway, that's kind of a bummer. Okay. So at any rate, all right. So we'll get back to it. If you want to, yes, I know it's ringing with no answer. That's terrible. That just makes me so sad. So at any rate, okay. So we tried with the Skype. I'm sorry. I apologize, you guys. So just keep typing stuff in. Okay. So anyway, okay. So now, oh, let's see. Where's my glasses? All right. So we just will go and I will get that up for next week. I promise. Okay. So Kat says, can you tell me again the name of the cards that you pulled for me from? I pulled the key. Oh, it's, Austin Wells is her name, and it's the Austin Wells Divine Insight cards, and you can get them on Austin Wells's. she calls herself a spiritual medium, and she's awesome. She's like really cool. So yeah, so you can get those. Okay. So Fina, hi Fina. My father passed away without saying goodbye, and I was told he thought about us, his kids, till the last minute. So Fina, let me see what I'm getting. Your father. I feel like, okay, so let me just tell you what I'm feeling like for, I'm feeling like really, I feel like I'm trying to tap into your father's energy, and I feel like that he was really super thin at the end. And I feel that he was in a hospital bed. I don't know if he's actually in a hospital because he's not showing me the surrounding, but I feel like that he's in like one of those beds. But I don't know if he's at home in one of those beds or whatever. But I feel like that he was completely 100% comfortable when he transitioned. He was such a great man. Oh my gosh, he was so nice. Super duper nice, right? This man. I feel like he does not hold it against anybody for not being there, because here's the thing. This is what he's saying to me. He's saying that, you know, you need to live your life. Like, you know, it's all well and good to be there for somebody when they're transitioning or whatever, but there's life stuff happens, and he completely understands that. There's no hard feelings, no sadness about that. He's like not sad about that. And I feel like that he transitioned with a smile on his face. I feel like that he feels that he had a really good life. I feel like that he was really satisfied with his life. So I'll just give that to you. That's just absolutely beautiful. Really, his energy is just super, super nice and sweet and just so nice. Just this nicest man. So yeah, so I'll give you that. So Fina, he's a really wonderful man, and I'm so sorry that you guys can't call in, because I would love to talk to you and give you a more of a reading, because yeah, he's a really amazing guy. So I really think he's great. Okay, so Eric says Libras and Aries opposite each other in the zodiac. Yeah, polar signs either have constant connection or they can't stand each other. That's so funny. They absolutely love each other, right? Oh my gosh, that's great. It's so funny because my friend Joe, his birthday is this week coming up, and he's a Libra, and I just adore him, you know. So it's just funny how that is. So yeah, I love that. Okay, so De La Luna, hi. Oh, Delilah, hi there. How are you? Thanks for joining in. So Nancy says, I would like to know if those who owe me will start paying anytime soon. How are my brothers and sister? Okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh. And I just want to do a shout out for Sonia. Sonia she just joined. Hi, thanks for joining. And I have to say, I'm super excited to Sonia was like one of my closest friends back in grade school, and we just this week got back in touch with each other, and I am super excited about that. And it's like, I love Facebook solely for that reason. I'm super excited. So thanks for joining, Sonia. Okay, so Nancy, I want to get back to Nancy. All right, will those who owe you, you know what? I'm feeling like, and I give what I get, right? I think that you're a really, really nice person, Nancy. And I feel like that you need to get a little bit forceful for you, because I feel like that you're not forceful very, very much at all. You're like really, really nice. And so what I want to say about this is that I really think that you need to start asking. You need to, it doesn't hurt to ask. There's no reason to get nervous to ask. There's no reason to get nervous to ask. There's no reason, and you shouldn't get mad. Like I want to say, and I don't feel like you would anyway, but I feel like that, you know, there's no reason to get like angry about it or anything like that. But I feel like that if you just start planting those seeds, like, and saying, you know, I really could use that money that I lent to you back. I feel like that things will start to happen. I feel like that by the end of the year, things will start working out is regarding that. So keep that in mind. You're such a nice person, Nancy. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love when I tap into people's energy and they're just really, really nice. Okay. So Michelle says, oh, you know what? What time is it? Okay. So Michelle says, my dad passed in 75. He was very young. Oh, wow. So Michelle and your father, yeah, I feel like that he died suddenly. And I feel like that he died rather suddenly. And I'm feeling like, at first, he was not thrilled with the fact that he wasn't thrilled with the fact that he couldn't continue on in his life, but he's really relaxed over there now. And I don't know if you've ever listened to my show before. You would hear me talk about how it's possible for, like, I have learned a lot from the spirits on the other side. And what the deal is that, they can progress on the other side. And so they may start out, when they transition to the other side, they may start out as being really disillusioned or upset or whatever, but then they have the ability to sort of what's the word? Progress, like I said, progress. So I feel like that he has progressed, and I feel like that he's just having a beautiful time up there now. I think that he is kind of like a life of a party a little bit, and I feel like that he's like that on the other side too. He's kind of like, got a relatively bigger personality, and it's starting to show through. And you know what? And it's so funny, Michelle, another one I would like to, when I get this phone fixed next week, hopefully I'll get the phone situation figured out, and you guys can call in, and I would love to give you a reading live on the air next week. So that'd be great. So if you want to join me, because I do this every Tuesday night. So join me again, and I would love to do that. So Nancy says, what's the deal with my daughter? 7777. Wow, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. 7777. And you know what? That's one of the things. And I was reading up on Venus going retrograde, and he was talking about how you'll start to see like 111 a lot. And a friend of mine actually posted something about that on there, and it was really cool. And then so you might start seeing those numbers coming through. So 7777, that's amazing. I would love to talk with you, Nancy, about your daughter and learn about her, because that must be like amazing. I feel like she's probably really lucky. So, that's so great, Sonia. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. It is great to reconnect. Really, really great. And I don't get that excited about connecting on people on Facebook. In fact, I probably turn down more friend requests than I accept. Sorry to say, but so I'm super excited to, reconnect with you. Okay, so Tasha says, is Dan's dad coming through? Dan's dad. I feel like I'm again, Tasha and Dan, just giving what I'm getting here, but I feel like that he's like, I don't know, was he the type of person that was really assertive in his way of being? Like, if he wanted to do something, if he believed you should do something, very assertive about, okay, you need to do it this way, and here's why, because we need to do it this way and this way and this way. And he is, I feel like that sort of assertiveness. I mean, that's what I'm kind of getting. And I gotta say, he's really really happy with you lately, Dan. He's really happy with where things have been going with you lately. He's talking about how he's happy that you're making like the right decisions. He's happy that you're making the correct decisions. And he's really, really, really proud of who you are, integrity wise. I don't know if that's even the right word. He's talking to me about how much integrity you have, and that's so cool. I mean, because a lot of times they don't talk about that necessarily, the spirit. So yeah. So, and I could go more into detail. We'll have to do that again. We'll have to do a live reading, Dan. Next time, call. I can't wait to hear about these. So, okay. So I have enough time for like one more, and I'm just going to see who is jumping out at me. Jumping out at me is Tracy. Tracy, it's your first time. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for joining. That's so nice. Anything for you? Well, let me just tell you, how is Mary in any message? She was my mentor and BFF, more than a sister friend. Yeah, okay. That's probably why I felt like I was supposed to go to you. Okay, so Tracy, this feels like, what is her name? Her name's Mary. So Mary, I feel like an instant connection with Mary. And I'm talking with me. Like, I feel like that Mary and I are like I feel like we would be good friends, And so Tracy, I feel like she's doing that to show me that she really felt that connection with you. Okay. Wow. She's like, I feel like she's talking to me like a mile a minute. I'm seeing, and you can type in, Tracy, and let me know what your thoughts are on that, because I feel like and she just has a lot to say. And here I am. I'm just going to start spewing what I'm sensing her saying. She's talking to me. She just showed me a piano. She's talking about that. She's talking about a piano. I feel like that you played and you haven't played in a long time. She's talking about you just finding joy in your life. She's talking about, like, because she's saying to me that piano used to, like, when you would play the piano, or maybe it's listening to music, I don't know, but it's something about musical, and I feel like that you played the piano. And she's like she's talking about how the piano made you feel like joy when you would sit and play, and that you haven't been feeling that lately, and she wants you to feel that again. She's always looking out for your best interest. Always looking out for your best interests at heart. And wow, there's so much she's talking about. She's talking about shoes, and I swear to God, she's just a motor mouth, and she's just adorable, absolutely adorable. She's talking about shoes. So I'm just gonna give you what I'm getting, and you tell me if you can understand the reference to shoes. Shoes. I feel like that they might even be galoshes. I'm seeing galoshes, and I'm seeing that. Wow, she's something else. She just is always like there for you. She never met a stranger. You know what? That is awesome to hear you say, because that's what I feel like with her. I feel like that she and I are like old friends. I was talking a few minutes ago about my dear old friend from grade school, Sonia, and that's how I feel about this lady, Mary. That's so awesome. So yeah, that's awesome. So, okay, so Tracy, what I'm going to say, she was murdered? Oh my God. She was murdered. Well, I have to tell you, her energy, she's not giving me any indication that she was murdered. Okay. I am not getting anything foul play. I am a little bit, it's hard for me to breathe a little bit. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, but she wasn't the type of person that is going to look back and, be like, she's not the type of person that's going to look back and go, oh, I wish that hadn't happened. She's forward looking. Okay. she's just talking up a white streak. Is that what they say? I really just feel like that she's absolutely amazing. She's an amazing woman. And she wants to talk with you, and she wants to somehow figure out how to connect with you. Do you feel her around? You can type a message in, Tracy, if you can. Do you feel her around? Do you feel like, I don't know, there's something about the shoes. She's connecting with the shoes. So you tell me if the shoes make sense to you. And the piano, okay? She's really highlighting the piano. She's also, let's see, what else does she want to say? She's talking about, oh, Tracy, she was precious. Yes, ma'am, all the time. Oh my gosh, this is so great. She's an awesome spirit. And another one, boy, I really wish the Skype was working today, because like you guys have some really fantastic spirits. She is with you a lot. And I feel like that she's sort of constantly trying to get your attention. So keep that in mind. Like if you see the lights flicker, because I feel like that, like she possibly makes the light flicker and you don't notice. So like the light flicker, or something moved from where it was before, that sort of thing. And I feel like she does these things and you're just not noticing. So try to start noticing that. And you can absolutely 100% talk to her. You can, if the light does flicker and you sense that going on, and you can say, oh my gosh, Mary, is this you? And you can just talk to her. She will do her level best to get with you. That is really cool. Really, really cool. I like her. She's a great spirit. To those of you that I didn't get to, noises in your house. So there you go. There you go. The noises are her. Okay. So keep that in mind. Okay. So it's 6 o'clock. I had a great time tonight, you guys. And aside from the stupid Skype not working, this was a lot of fun. And, I do this every Tuesday night from 5 to 6 Pacific time. And like my Facebook page, or follow me on Instagram. I am a working medium. So you can go to my website, which is lauriealbert.com. And you can check out how I do my readings and that sort of thing. If you're interested in a reading, I just do this because I want you guys to get feel goods from it, right? So, if money is a thing, call in, well, all except for tonight, call in and I'll give you a reading, during one of the shows. So that being said, you guys are fantastic, and you all are exactly why I do this. The energy that I get back from looking on the screen with you guys and from doing these live shows, I love this so much. I have so much fun. So, thank you for being who you are to me. Thank you for sharing your loved ones with me. It's just so much fun for me. So, okay. So that being said, until next week, I love you guys, and stay happy, and always keep that smile on your face. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Spiritually Speaking with Laurie Albert.